know they feel safe, I know they feel safe, I know they feel safe. I just stay afraid, I just stay afraid, I just stay afraid. I know they feel safe, I know they feel safe, I know they feel safe. I just stay afraid, I just stay afraid, I just stay afraid. Sometimes I go allow, I just want allow. The body na me young, but you get some man with just want for sell 'em. Get me for rituals, cut me parts and go sell 'em. I'm also human, I got my dreams, so do you please remember? I just stay afraid, I just stay afraid, I don't feel safe, oh, hey. I'd go the hello. If I see stranger come na me, the mountain coming in one corner, oh. Hey, I go the hello. Me body na me own, you know get the right for go salam, oh. Hey, I go the hello. If you see stranger call you inside motor car run and they allow. Now the time comes so when they take small picking go sell them. Take command them, cut them part for the money and the power. Now the time comes so they go do all kind of things, we go bring them back. Then take mortal man go kill them and sell them for do them rituals. But you where they see, make you know that you mought. If you sitting they go wrong now, you come on a big phone and call. Run to the police, call you mama, the soldier, the chief. We all for make sure say we help for save a life. Oh, make we they allow. When nurses stranger they call one small picking now the corner. Oh, I go they allow. Me body na me right, not to for you for grab and go sell out. Hey, make we they allow. Me pick you one for leave, no sell them for you money and power. Hey, make we they allow. Make we raise we voice for protect the small picking when not get voice. Hey, I go they allow. Protect the picking the woman or person waiting na use. Oh, make we they allow. They need we help, they need we voice. Oh, call the police, call the soldier or the chief. Call you mama, call you papa, brother or sister. Say mama, mama, papa, papa. Cry for help, come, raise your voice. Say mama, papa.
Master Grace.
Mama, you don't saw me clothes? Mama!
Yes.
What did you they do?
I don't saw the scratch no, now just the top number now left.
What do you mean by not saw the skirt? Momo service don't start and they keep proceeding.
Give me 25 minutes, man. I just the top number. Wait.
Mama, I don't get time.
Wait, 25 minutes. Now I don't.
Lights don't go.
Okay, mommy, you know waiting lights don't go. So wait, I want go quick up like this junction. I'm go buy headset to put on.
Mama,
Give me 30. Give me 30 minutes and they can't quick.
enter agent on Sunday. But you not get free money.
I feel money.
Give me your meter number.
Oh,
You dey pay me money back.
what do you mean? 00.
Don't let lights out affect your work. Use AfriMoney to buy top up for your EDSA meter. Dial *161 *2 *2 *1 hash now and top up your EDSA meter anytime.
I'll tell you all book for study. What do you in book?
Me na chief examiner now.
But they left me.
Now we the macro commercial bank then customer performance behavior now.
I don't understand. How?
Gocal Commercial Bank don't introduce electronic questionnaire for make we as customer go assess them performance and make suggestion.
I see where people then they feel and we are going to the bank the other day. Not to the Gocal Bank customer feedback questionnaire you dey talk.
Yes. I like them. It's simple and I can complete at any side once I get the QR code.
Like how?
Just go na any local commercial bank branch, scan the QR code, click the link, complete the questionnaire, and submit them direct to the MD. Yes.
Fumble them. Local commercial bank for improve and serve in customer there with experience.
Na local commercial bank, customer satisfaction. Na number 1.
Local commercial bank,
the bank of choice.
Michelle Group of Companies is reliable, competent, and trustworthy in providing quality service to its wide range of clientele. Through Michcom, we provide premium internet service, secured data connectivity, VLAN and VOI over stats and fiber to mining industries, enterprises, hospitality industries, banks. We also provide fiber to home, point-to-point, and satellite backup for Freetown and provincial regions. Through our Michelle Security Agency, called MSA for short, we provide a wide range of services that brings safety, security to our clients. Our services include Staff Guard, which also includes access and control room, customer service security, roving, mobile control, and many more. For more information, visit our head office at number 10I Sasame Lewis Road, Freetown, or call +232 73 554 616 or 232 32 554 616. Michelle Group of Companies. We are the leaders.
Okay, my family members, I know this is a country boss, and I day live na for radio and visual, of course, 97.1 FM. And you know this is a country boss. Whenever I dey in the country, of course, I dey listen to Fry Radio. So Yusuf, Ojoko, Fry Radio is the best for listening to. Now, I should talk.
You know something, now the sweetest way guy be ready. If you not planting, put on the fry. Yes. Me na jao kate from today. So to go and listening to Radio Fry 97.1.
Baby, call me mother,
My name is Walt BBD, aka the Black Boy Dope. You're listening to Radio 5 Guy 97.1 FM. Stay tuned.
Hello and good morning. Welcome again to another episode on the Brunch here on Radio 5 97.1 FM. And today we are here again talking about love. The month of February is all about love.
Juicy topics.
Today the topic juicy because it don't they around and I feel like we don't misunderstand and small. So we'll come back to people.
Go back to the basics, please.
Go back to the very beginning. But before we go into the topic, I know one jump, we'll go to the verse of the day and the quote of the day and we'll go right into the topic. As we say all the time, we topic the GUI. The verse of the day and the quote of the day, they give you a hint of the topic for today. And the verse of the day, they come up from Ecclesiastes 3:8. It says, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. Then the quotes now, they say, Joshua Hayes, he said, the right thing at the wrong time is the wrong thing.
The right thing at the wrong time is the wrong thing. Don't show you.
I find the correct verse. Because you say, okay, this we don't say the time of love, the time to hate. Now the quotes they can tell you now say, even that time of love, if it happen at the wrong time,
exactly.
Not the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And we go on with conversation for today, and the conversation now courtship. But before we get into that, I'll just introduce the one that we did. Now the studios with me, and your name Namiko Mayagaya with me.
And I'm Brigitte Dalton to say.
And we wonderful guest.
All right, good morning, everyone. My name is.
he's preparing himself.
my name is John Conte, but I love going by the short name JK.
JK is here with us.
Yes.
At the studios, we'll be talking about courtship, nothing else. We'll talk about courtship. And over to you, Brigitte.
Yeah, so let's talk about courtship a little bit. So the terminology itself, again, like a historical background. are usually from the basis of like religion.
Yeah.
And historically, where you look at courtship, it's about two people who have hopes of getting married to each other, and so they spend this time of getting to know each other before they take that final step and go into a full-time committed relationship. However, like nowadays we don't change.
Yeah, I mean,
we have totally changed the meaning
Yeah.
of courtship into dating, and then we get issues with the phrase dating and how dating they go on. You want to add?
So you start on the right footing. Courtship intentional.
Yeah.
Dating recreational.
Yeah.
So with courtship, when they go into courtship, the first intention we wanna get, now yeah, also we do so, we die here.
There's no going back.
Exactly. So there's no going back.
Yeah.
It means say they make a decision for go into a relationship, for get married, for get a family.
Yeah.
Whereas dating na fun, na recreational business. You go there. I mean, right now.
The woman they listen to you right now, they say what?
Yeah.
So I'm advanced in age a bit. I might look young, but I'm advanced in age. Okay. That means I go through plenty Bible school and teachings and things like that. We ground me in waiting dating supposed to be like,
Exactly.
and waiting courtship supposed for town like. So now, obviously, I mean, courtship don't be watered down.
Yeah.
Nobody they court again. They just go into marriage, just like that. That is why people struggle, because the period of courtship now they want to befriend on yourself before any emotional attachment. Because when you are
Intimacy
emotional,
attachment,
yes,
You're blinded.
exactly. When emotions come into a relationship, it change your response to the next person.
Yeah.
So the thing that way go vex for if on to be paddy. Because una don't get emotional attraction to each other, una connected, una don't get intimate, and then they offend you so gravely that you think say there's no turning back for you.
Yeah.
They pack you bag and go.
And sometimes the person they miss some of the red flags.
Yep.
You we can call red flags inside a relationship.
You miss them
because
completely.
you're just infatuated with the person. It's just a lustful thing or an attraction thing for that moment.
That's the right thing. You are. It's infatuation. So now, I mean, everything is just loose and careless and not respected. People meet 1 hour on a WhatsApp group, the next hour, then at the other person in bed. I mean, how does it work? I mean, that way they. When I meet one week, the next week una then each other's arm. Yes, una they jump from one club to the other, from one place to the next. It's just having fun. And I don't get no intentions. It's just you meet the person, you think say you're attracted to her, and that's it.
Yeah.
And when you get to the point where the person thinks that the attraction we've been different for enjoy, you don't move from to the next person.
Yeah, and that's some of the issues then. Like some man where they can go into dating, they actually assume courtship. Because for them dating, apart from the recreational when at the beginning part, they're actually very hopeful that it will turn into something long term, and it will be something where the two people then get for commit themselves to it. But that's a big misunderstanding.
Yeah.
And that's why most people fend themselves inside that situation. Like, who's how would they go with this relationship? And the person not able to answer you. Like, I thought we were just having fun. It's like, no, I'm not going to be having fun anymore. Because when I misunderstand on ourselves, you assume, say, dating a form of courtship for lead you into a serious relationship, where actually in like the way how it was created now for recreational purposes, like you say. So where you misunderstand that one day, that's why some people get hurt.
Exactly. Along the way, that's why people then they get hurt, because if they think say, I've been thinking we all today. I've been thinking a relationship we get. But this person, so let's share with you our story. While I was preparing, I thought about a lot of things from the past, teachings that we get. So a pastor shared a story the other day of this young guy. Of this young guy. He been getting a relationship where they intend for marriage. But then he been get another friend by the side. Not to be inside girlfriend or side chick. But he been get another friend. Okay. So these friends, then they see your phone and they talk. And one day this guy woke late. Genuinely, not to like them tell a man and the get excuse and they woke late and then now somewhere else. Genuinely woke late. I mean, it was so exhausted that day. He came at us you know, in girlfriend within our old snack na the mouth. By the time the lady they open the mouth, like 8,000 watt amplifier don't go on. It begin nag from pep to pep, like so you come out to come, I don't make it now, it don't go. Then the concept of microwave will not be available again. So that means if you get for not be available then. If you get for heat up the food, pass it, go back, put on a cold pot and things like that. So it make all kind noise. The guy fed up. Just lock the mouth and go out back and go to this other lady. We're not being other friend. They're not in the date, but not being friend. Go they reach as the lady say, and so I say, hey, boy, waiting do you? Are you face make so what happened to you? Come, you need tea, you need this, you need that.
Problem.
You know the finish. So he go with this confusion in mind. He go to him pastor. I tell him pastor, say pastor, this is not the situation I want to offend myself. He say my friends, we I come out walk attire, I go na house. She was just nagging. But I go to this friend, and by the time he open the mouth, it don't make her feel warm. It don't make her feel like na house I don't come. It don't make her feel like na me home this. And he said, Pastor, I'm confused. Who done me wife? Says, you know, the pastor tell and say, no, all honesty, you want to remain happy, you have to go with the lady. We open your arms to you, welcome you, you know, offer you intimacy. It just offer you warmth of the home and make you feel like you are appreciated, you are respected, you are welcome home. So the point that they bring now that with courtship, you're able to see all things and they understand, say, this person will react certain way, you know, go understand with me. You think about in your own gratification first. You know, they worry about what you do now work today, how I come out work, what in work been done like for me. So the pastor say, you want me advice? He say, marry the other lady. And then they clearly tell us, say, marry the other lady. So you understand that in dating, it's hot. Knock here and go. I mean, pass here, knock here and go.
Exciting.
Exactly. Excitement. So now go, the time everything sweet, the person get. So many reasons they again. Dating now financial reason, benefits where you get from the person. They keep that person there and they become pockets deep. It gets 2-3 motor car there. It's cozy where you go there. I mean, possible like for going to club and enjoyment and things like that. So you feel like this now. So you can benefit something quick one. So when you go with that assumption now, say this person you want for go into courtship and married, the person go look you and say, no,
that's not the plan.
No,
from the beginning.
That's not my plan. It's not being for can't touch and go.
Exactly.
You know, it's not a thing for me for begin for look at you. So courtship again, intentional.
Yeah.
When you meet a woman, I would give you my personal case. Well, I meet me with. We date for a short while and then we scatter. And then we come back to the period where we caught. Immediately we get to that point, they said we are getting married. Straight off. No going back.
Exactly.
Nothing. We said we are getting married. We plan dates, we plan time, we look forward to her. We bring with families, then come on board. I got to my father, then in 2012, I go just after the elections. My parents didn't live in America. I go to them, see them, me and my papa to talk, tell them, say, I'm getting married. He asked me a very strong question.
Questions, exactly.
Say, are you sure you're ready? You're still very young. You might be attracted to other young ladies. But are you sure you're ready for this? I says, yes, I'm ready. I want to do this and I want to do it next year. Straightforward. I come back to my wife. We go back to my family and say, this is what we want to do. Do it. We've been together for 12 years now. We have 2 kids. So it's intentional. If you say no more now, hit and run you one day, the choice, then they plenty. Then they plenty. You can go and just make anyone. So it's intentional. The other thing that courtship does is it brings transparency to you and accountability.
Thank you.
It does.
Right? It brings transparency and accountability to you. So in that process, we family they know say
the 2 of us are involved.
John, you're getting married to Priscilla. Priscilla, you're getting married to John. We family they know say John not supposed to go around again with any other person. We pastors then go interfere and go ask questions. Is everything okay? Are you guys doing well? How plans then they go? Then go ask me. Then go ask me wife. When I be me fiance then go ask quick. So you get people who are accountable to.
Yeah.
With dating, the person go to hide you and they put you on status. No,
it's true.
It's true.
Because you know, put you on status, they come out to go outside, you don't go on for like you did it because you get somebody else where the person is the most important person to her. You get a group of friends where you don't tell them something different about you, you know, you then perception where they get about you. If you go out in circle, you might become a laughing stock.
Yeah.
If you go out in circle, you know, be appreciated. If you go out in circle, they're not going to treat you right, they're not going to treat you well because then get somebody else where they know and they see and understand say this person is so not interested in. You know, so
you make it official.
Yeah, exactly. You make it extremely official. So people know and see and they say this is what is going to happen.
Yeah.
With dating they bring devastating hurt to people there.
Yeah. Because of the expectations.
High hopes, yeah.
The high hopes. You think say, well.
We don't say now.
Yes.
Now they can't marry after.
Yeah. No, you now una been discussing and say una they can't marry.
No.
Or now you they say we they
don't
say.
So
we don't say now. We don't talk together now.
So we don't say now qualify the married.
For sure, that's for some people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Make them clear, right? Hold the other person into account. Ask them. I know in church when we were Bridget mentioned that you were told to ask the other person if you've been together for a couple of years and you don't talk about where are we taking this relationship to. If you ask the person, you'll provide your answer, come out today.
Exactly.
My youth.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Lesson learned.
No, say it
come on,
Yes.
no tap to me, no
come on,
situationship, no let they see how this thing they go.
Come on,
none of that.
That's why you go take 1, 2, 3 picking there.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, you say the picking and papa not be important because he was there having fun.
But that's a story we get to hear all the time.
All over.
Yeah.
He was the guy was there having fun. You see somebody else who thinks more progressive and pushful than you. He jump go to that person. My youth pastor then, my uncle is like my biological uncle, my mom's younger brother. He used to say a breakup is better than a divorce.
Yeah, sure.
So before when I get to that point, when I go, because divorce is so hurtful. That's separation.
Yeah.
That if you talk to people who don't go through them, you have to go bleed because of you don't share your DNA with that person there for years. Sure. You don't intertwine your soul with that person there for years. You don't weave your spirit around the person in spirit. You don't weave your own spirit around your own.
Yeah.
For long now untie yourself. And when they untie yourself with hate,
bitterness,
with bitterness, with grudge, resentment, with anger. You the next thing you plan for that person enough for let God just end them for you. Let God just end them. So my uncle used to say, before you get to that point, Usa you to go say I don't want again. After I don't go before man and God. On a day as in courtship, boyfriend and girlfriend, if it's not working, you guys walk away from each other. Go, come out there.
So like in previous conversations, by the way, if you're just joining us on the show, this is the brunch here on Radio Fry 97.1 FM, and today we'll talk about courtship. And with engagement question we'll get, we'll ask if courtship is outdated. But before we get to that point, we then try for narrate and some of the pointers that way some people then go look at as to why it's outdated, why it's not outdated. And we'll get for open the phone lines them in about 7 minutes time. So the number where you need for call in is 088-971-971 for be part of the conversation. But until that 7 minutes come up, we want to continue for deliberate a little bit on the conversation so you go understand the topic of courtship itself. We'll talk about courtship and dating because you're not going to be able to talk about one without the other because because historically when it comes to relationship, now courtship been there before. Then as modernized times they come on, the 20th century come on, we change, we take the parts that we want to like about courtship, twist and small, turn it into dating. And we also look at some of like the decisions that we can make within a dating relationship and how it can affect us. Maybe one for talk about, because in previous relationships, conversations, we've mentioned, do you have to date everybody you like? Because that's where the problem is with dating.
Yeah.
Like, if I see somebody I'm physically attracted to, do I have to date that person? I can still get to know or be that person's friend from afar without being intimate. And people find that a big struggle to do.
Let me tell you what people have introduced in the mix is crush. People have introduced crush in the mix. So they would reach out to you and say, you are my crush. So that means they like you.
Yeah.
In other words, it's a civilized and well packaged and mannered way of saying, I like you. I want you. You are my crush. So it's moderate, it's mild. It doesn't seem like the lady is throwing herself at you or the guy is doing the same, right? Once you ask the question, I just remember, like, if you want to throw a stone at every barking dog around, would you be able to do that? You don't lose your energy.
But people do that. But people are doing that. That's how they end up with how many body counts.
So that's the point. You end up with body counts. You end up with diseases. You end up with your soul, your spirit intertwining with people. And for commot Nadense side and the way you find yourself, it becomes so difficult for you for do some things. Then go. You have to understand life and the spirituality around life. Something then if you touch certain people there, the number are waiting for them by you in your life, from the time you born to the time you reach that age day. It never ever happen to you. It's either you start getting financial losses, you start getting sick, you start getting bad performance now work, you start getting terrible relationship with other people. So something then the way they happen. So if everybody see you and like you, and you want everybody will see you and like you, your heart is only one. You aren't not get apartment there.
Somebody get 4-story building up. So I don't divide their hearts already.
Because if you attempt to do that, love. Okay, I'm not saying I want to mention, shout out to King Solomon. But shout out to King Solomon. But how we do that day? But truly when you're in love with one person, right? All you want for do now for stay with that person, they be around them, see this person. When we all get that experience there, right? When you get into your teenage years, you get your first attraction.
That's
the only place you want for be with, the only person you want for be with. You so attracted to the person that nothing else. We don't know story of picking their way and parents then beat them.
Everybody love this too.
Beat them. You save me, or kill me no more.
These are the love of man.
So you get that kind of attraction there, right? You get to a point, but then you get to the stage where your heart needs to be at rest. You get because if you go after everybody will like you. After every man will reach out to you and say, fine girl. That's why you get then thing and go tell you say this now. Na community mattress, na street pump for the man, na community water bowser, because any side go with the spray. So you get those things, they come back to you. What about the stigma way they can't wait? What about
the man they think about?
They even think about denting and the way they happen. So don't go after everyone will say reach out to you and say they like you.
Some not even like you.
No. Some now you status they like. Some now you status they like.
True.
Because if as I am now, if I get out on the streets and guess like I am really mad, I'm really like insane, dirty. I walk up to some lady and say,
I want you. No,
you don't want. Because it was kind of dirty one this. Not to me village people that don't send trouble for me so. But if the same person I go back in a room, change and come out looking as conspicuous as possible, walk up to the same lady, he would say yes. Or say, give me time like consider. Right? So why do you want to now do the same with everyone that goes around to you, asking you that elect you, they want to be with you and things like that? Don't do that.
I know.
Yourself up to yes. Go ahead.
I know a young lady. She's very beautiful, and she has maintained herself. It don't maintain in virginity. She's over 20 now, and she's one person now where And no matter who that meet up or say I like you body fine, this, that. In they look for the one.
Yeah.
So in order to pay attention to everybody. And like most, you can tell me, say most salon man, they not like that. Or you too uptight. What do they keep yourself for? Like they have all these speeches to give her. And she said like if she was one of those people that had low self-esteem or felt like she needed attention, she would have like
it's manipulation.
Yeah, she would have gone into that years ago.
I can tell you that for sure that it's manipulation. So it's peer pressure. When you're around your friends, okay, and then start forget intimate with woman at an early age, and you talk to the one who could say, but you're not bullied.
What did they keep her for?
Exactly. So then go, tell you say go turn cheese by if you know the one and things like that.
Let mature. We don't mind.
So they were all lies. They were just manipulation. Then suddenly if you get this spiritual understanding, you know, see this now Satan. Say they walk inside the wire or tempt you for go do certain thing there.
Sure.
It's the same with ladies. It's the same with ladies. Me, I can share personal experiences. I meet before I get married. I meet certain ladies in salon where keep themselves up to the age of even 25 as virgins. They're still around. They're still away pride themselves. They're still doing that. One pandy lady is there. She I mean I be all thing to her. Like everything. She would do this, she would do that, she would send food, she would make this, she would make that. The eventual end and thing she wanted was that this is not good man, this is not nice man, this is not fine man. If I sleep with him, if I get belly, I go born fine picking.
Wow.
But this was a virgin, right? And I vowed to myself that I don't want to hurt you. Because if I touch you, I'm going to leave you. And I don't want to do that. So I'd rather leave you in peace, intact, with your heart in place, so that the hot water go cause you, you no go turn up an other man there.
Sure.
At the end of the day. I said, I don't want to do, I will not do it. I have instances. I would show you one pandy instances that the person, it was young and tender. Like young. He says, no man in life. But this one game person I want. I said, you want to give me trouble. That's what I said, you want to give me trouble. Because, again, it's going back to dating and courtship. He been too young to get married to. He been too inexperienced to have as a wife. Because you take time, they're going to host. Take time. You have to get people and for trainer for do certain things, then for learn how to take care of the home and things like that. I said, I would rather make you grow up, you get your experience, go away, see another man where you love, where your body go accept, than we get into anything that's intimate. We go damage you now and your future. Because I don't want to be that reference. I want to make anytime you remember me.
At least you remember that part today.
Yes. You remember, say, there was this one good guy. So I still say to people, there's still few good people around.
There are.
And from what we were actually saying from the very beginning, and from all what we have said, I take the key element of courtship, which is intentionality. Because for make you enter, even you see the person. You know exactly, say this person in and want. Like when you don't get instances like this one inexperienced, and not able to do what you want as a wife. But you see other person where get all the elements and you are intentional where you go after. You know exactly say this, no matter what, we are going to stay here. And as you say earlier, when it comes to dating, we don't wait for big courtship in the first place. Because those days, you people and the when you person see person, they go meet you people and say, I like this person. So straight. You know, saying that this is not for marriage. But now, dating, you don't even know the purpose of the relationship. Where's the relationship going? And we are afraid of that conversation in the first place. Women are afraid to people ask the man, so what's this relationship there for? And if he says they ask the man, they get the man away. But make the man go. Because if he's not serious, or if you not even know that he want to go in your life in the first place, you want freedom, you want to play around, and you talk about accountability, they don't want to be accountable to you, to themselves, or even people around. So man go know for your birthday, you go put your phone off for the rest of it. Just so may not post you. Say like they go blame extra for nothing. So being intentional. Even as they talk me, I'm learning, and I hope see people already out there they learn.
Yeah.
For even in dating, make the person be intentional about you. No, more not just the date for fun, more dates for a reason and a purpose and an end goal, or else we end up getting hot. And
first of all, I want to delete the whole dating thing because nine they kill most relationships
and single people
and give people all these wrong ideas and concepts on what relationship is, what marriage is, what commitment is, what this is.
A lot of things now don't entangle inside the whole dating process or even courtship process. You don't even know. If they didn't say courtship, you don't even know what you didn't say courtship or dating.
Yeah, so it's a narrative. It's a narrative that was designed and projected for distort within relationships and courtship supposed to be.
Exactly.
Dating is a form of relationship though. Courtship is another form of relationship, so is marriage, right? So it's there's nothing wrong with having a date, right? There's nothing wrong. So if we, in as much as we talk about how we don't distort courtship, let's also note that it is a good phase, because in dating, that's where you they become friends. You sabi the person, you sabi side you sabi what they do, you sabi in family, you sabi what in interest there, and that's when you get for discover about the person. That's when you get for know say this person they wear one socks for 1 week, or they wear every day they change in socks because you know like for laying shoes or anything yet. That's where you get for no
details.
Exactly. So you don't know you the granular details of person you they begin for sabi when on the date. Again, I start for say now when on the date now you able for tell the person now in face waiting he do as a friend we go accept her. Right? Because once una don't exchange saliva, una don't exchange bodily fluid, okay, the reaction to the next person they change completely. Right now, in our workplace, the environment, so we fend on ourselves as colleagues. Certain things in the way it don't bother you if the other person do it, right?
Yeah.
But if the person you relate with do that thing there to you because of your expectation,
you do better.
Yeah, you say the person supposed for no and do better. So with dating, now that process una dey sabi, ask the questions and una no get intimate for any reason. Right? Una just sabi una self and things like that, and that's fine. Then una move to courtship. So it's a stage.
Yeah.
It's a stage.
Some people it's a lifestyle.
No.
I did the problem there.
So some people and I want Some people and I want the next moment they begin take bag, then they take like one small bag for go with 1-2 days clothes. Then they go with 1 week clothes.
Why are you putting your head down? Sister,
mind your territory. That's
sorry,
how they call it.
Sorry, ma. Sorry.
That's how they call it.
So then from dating you move to the courtship bit. That is where you now express your intention and say, I want to marry you. Woman will say, if you want to do that, you respect me, go to my family and tell them. I listen to a lot of pastors where they talk now about the concept of marriage and things like that. I think we have allowed a lot of Western narrative to be pushed into our African culture. So much so that you think if you don't take the person going to church,
you're not married.
You're not married at it. Right? That's the other exactly. That's why you get the traditional is recognized. Exactly. They're gonna registry. So the two concept of marriage, when Jacob been they go for taking welfare, nobody not been there for go make married, go time married. The daddy, mix up and first gear and the first one. He said no to them. They want to still work for you, man. I want to work and get them back. So there was nowhere in the it was feast that would happen after the ceremony after the couple don't come together. Feast then can happen. In the Bible it's recorded. Jesus went to a wedding feast. The wine run out. He provided a tongue water into wine. So that means there was a wedding feast. But the truth is, from the dating stage to the courting stage, once you go meet the family, then say provide A, B, and C for we girl picking, then hand her over to you. You are married to that woman. Okay, you're married to that woman. We can now formalize and say, okay, we want to go to church. We want to go so in we context, that engagement, that they would indicate that calabash go.
It's actually the marriage.
It's actually the marriage. With context.
It is.
The day when they carry the calabash go and that ring day inside. Now that day then they go tie the marriage. So in our local speak and we local community then they say they go tie marriage. Now we Western area concerned about the ping pong, the pageantry around it, the noise. Up country, as soon as they go tie married, they don't done. The woman they go tap to the man. Because it's recognized. Both families don't accept say this man don't take that woman there as a wife. So back to dating, courtship, and marriage. Now stage. So let we not misuse the phrase where they get to dating. Because now dating now they want for introduce all kind of thing now. Now dating now they want for make the person go in the house for you. They go cook. They go this. They go that. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it, bro.
Thank you.
Don't do it. Man not get hand for clean for himself. Don't do it. Because once you get to that point, then now your value is reduced to being a house girl. Now you value the you say that you like her. No, you reduce your value to a house girl.
And a lot of women then they get to that stage and involve themselves so deeply on what you just don't explain. And then where the man can walk away, or if it's vice versa, even if it's the man doing everything for the woman, and then she walks away and gets married to somebody else, of course you're going to feel it. Because for you were in a relationship with that person. You were fully committed. And so you were doing everything it took to maintain that person. And so like where the person just left you or the relationship end, now you more get for feel because at the end of the day, you also not you also not establish the other person in your side for know whether you they on the same page or you're not there on the same page. And like you say, some people can come now being bitter, being resentful, even to the gender now as a whole. Oh, una man there, now son there, una dog there, una like this, like that. Just being very abusive because of you not being fully understand waiting at commitment in a relationship. You not be understand the difference between dating, courtship, and all these different things. And so you just make assumptions. Say, well, since I don't meet Mr. John now, and he don't take me on a date, well, I don't enter an oath now. That means he elect me. That means he get for married me. The fact that I don't don't enter an oath, it means it don't make up your mind. But that does not mean that. You didn't misconstrue the situation. Exactly. You're involving yourself way too much than you're supposed to. But anyway, we want to open the phone lines on 088-971-971 for let yourself be part of the conversation. The question we'll get is courtship outdated? You think say like the traditional way for and for getting to a relationship or getting to a marriage, it don't bypass now, like it don't expire, not outdated, it don't expire now, or you agree to the current status of dating, or sometimes you not agree to the current status of dating. So one for look, whilst we wait for let when I call, one for make a comparison between dating and courtship, because it's very important for let you see waiting at the difference between the two, so that you not go mix up your mind. We already don't begin for explain say courtship is very intentional, whereas dating is intentional, but not in. It's not intentional.
Let me be plain. Let put on straightforward. Dating intentional. It also intentional. But I want intentional yet knocking.
True.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's the only intention we get. That, like I say again, recreational, right? So you go there, have fun. It's fun. It's fun. But that's because so when you see the person, you say, "But this is nice." So that's what you say.
Exactly.
But this is nice. So that's the only thing that comes to this is nice. So this is nice. So that's the only thing. But if you see the woman, you say, "This is my wife."
You never think thoughts in them.
They think then thoughts in the first two you begin for do for how for protect them.
Thank you.
How for protect them from other, from yourself and from other man.
Sure.
Again, when you go into courtship, you also they see things there about the person where dating friends, courtship. Then you go see how the person they react emotionally. But lie not tell you lie or lie not say hide behind this. Even if you're not married for every 5 years when you're married as a couple. They discover things there about yourself or not be know in the past 4 years. Every 5 years. They will either make una or una break una or break una. So what I say make una, I mean say go cement una relationship, una understand una self better, or una say okay, all man me I don't tie, all man going away now. Because you still they go discover things about the person where you not be know like the person maybe they hide them because not been courtship. on another under the same roof, when I've been got the things, then they will the person not been the grief or show you. But then it then are you full view now. You dey see as it is.
Yep.
You know they hide again. So you get for the see all thing and they something how the person go react. Previously the way they react to certain thing then they go react now go shock you. Because you go they want to say, and the same person this will be in the court.
But you know, say even the person itself can learn about himself, even in certain situations.
Yes.
Like you might assume, say, oh me now this kind of, I need to do this, I need to do that. But when situation come up, you realize that wow, like I really
did that.
I really did that. Like I didn't.
Exactly.
So even you as well get to learn about yourself within the same period.
You do. So it's not dating is not courtship is not outdated.
Yeah.
Now a narrative will don't be pushed to we that I mean everybody can date and get married.
Yeah.
It's not outdated. It is something that we should keep. It is something that we should encourage we young one and for able to do. We're not they say have friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Have friends. So amongst the friends them you can see who are best aligned with the things that you're interested in.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Compatibility as well. Who are get you interest. First, I'm not preaching religion, but if you're not Christian, look for somebody where they share the same values with you get.
Yep.
If you're coming, that's very key. If you're coming from another religion, look for the same person where they share because the values then different. Right?
Yeah.
Waiting they be taught na church to young people there in terms of them preservation, in terms of holiness, in terms of staying close to God, in terms of waiting relationships supposed to be like, in terms of pursuing a career. I have never been to other religious setting. I know it they happen in a church and how they be. So that's what I would pursue.
Yeah.
You know, if I been get for go back. So I would advise the young people then for do the same thing.
Yeah.
Go for somebody who also share the same religious interest. It's very, very important.
It is.
Because it's either help you for growing God or it cause you for get stunted and then you begin for reverse.
Exactly.
So it's important that courtship not become outdated in we sphere and we in this generation, but rather we push them as a narrative so the young people don't able forget her.
Okay, when I call we on 088-971-971 for be part of the show and answer the question, is courtship outdated or maybe you think it's not outdated? I would continue with the conversation. Me on voice with the Arena Brigitte Dalton Sise. And we have our wonderful guest in the studio.
Oh, I go by the short name JK.
And you know, it don't give you a lot of insights, by the way, if you don't listen to we for the past 45 minutes. We only there so for the next 15 minutes and then the show get for end. So when I call we on the number 088-971-971 for be part of the show, one for know on our own thoughts and feelings or experiences where it comes to courtship. So like before we come on the show, me and Mary be the talk and I ask and say, people do not agree with courtship for what reason? Not because of like the religious basis where it gets, not because of it ensure say you know be intimate with the person. Now that part say like they're not like, and so for that reason, like we'll find another way to still do courtship, but without those strict laws that you should abide with. Because even when it comes to courting, there's an aspect of guidance which we already don't kind of mention a little bit, where you were talking about transparency and accountability. There's a part of guidance that comes in because from our own Christian perspective, before I get married to somebody, there should be counseling.
Yes.
And the counseling allows you to pick out, to have deep conversations on certain things and get to hear what the other person thinks or feels or what's their own experience on it. Whereas like with dating, like you said, you don't necessarily get to have those deep conversations. It's very like surface level, superficial.
Secrecy.
Secrecy. and whereas courtship does not quite allow you to have that. And then for the fact that you're accountable to even parents and mentor is very, very key.
Yeah, it is.
In a dating relationship, we're not saying it's not there, but it's not formalized enough. Some people like will go through dating and you've never met their family, or some people will introduce family, but everybody knows it's casual. But because it's dating, there's no accountability. I think even like the with the new generation, some parents are finding that a little bit difficult to handle because like, why are you bringing this person to my house if you don't have any intention?
And
then tomorrow you bring another person. So it's almost like, wait, where are we going with? Like, what's my child doing? So it becomes a bit confusing. And so the child having to explain, no, this person now we just date no more, or we just date no more. And so your traditional parents are finding it very difficult because for them, That's not how things were. When you bring somebody home, which is where courtship is, it's because there was an intention of a long-term life commitment, which dating does not have or require at any stage. And even when it comes to intimacy, you have some people that still go through dating and say, oh, I'm going to be celibate. With courtship, that is expected.
Exactly.
It's not even, we don't even need to have a conversation on that. It is expected because you're going to save yourself.
It is.
And another question that came up while we were discussing in the back was like, how long courtship get for day for? And like, they don't do research. They say typically it's about 2 years. Why? If within 1 year, you know that this person is the person you want to get married to, there should be a form of commitment. Like you said, it could be a traditional engagement or it could be the westernized engagement. And the person is now your fiance or traditionally you're already kind of married. You're just waiting for your white wedding. You've already made that commitment. And then within 1 year, you should get married. Where some people, they're now fiance for 15 years.
Forever.
And it's like, so when do you intend to get...
Anything over 2 years for bank courtship. I mean, we're not just consider as married now.
Yeah.
You know, because if we're not on day together, if we're not there 15 years not living together,
well, some man can not marry. Then can don't live together.
So, by law, if we're not don't spend certain number of years, I think it's 5 years together, you are officially recognized as man and wife, right?
You know, some man can shock way they tell them that day.
If you not live together, if the man can you go, you get right.
Yeah, of course.
Just to register.
So the I mean, again, yes, 2 years is good, but it go from couple to couple. All right.
Yeah.
Because some couple then if they meet themselves in 6 months and they're intentional about it and they don't plan themselves. They're professionals. Okay, so different cases can happen. I mentioned me and my wife, for instance. We date, you know, for a while, and then we go apart, and then we come back together in court for a period, and then we say, okay, listen, this is where we are heading. Okay, I mean, I've done all what I get for do in our life, all what I want for achieve. I get then 10 and for married. And my wife was still studying, but I said, listen, we will get married. I will take whatever I get for do. You know, the boarding here, boarding there. I would still, I mean, because I saw my father doing that as a man. So he set me a good example. So I make up my mind, we got married. Okay, so we cutting period now been between 8 months and 1 year. It's been very short, 8 months, but we make up with mind for go ahead and do. And we had people around. We still get pastors who they talk to. We still get uncle there and auntie there who they talk to. So we still accountable to them if things that happen. Where they go reach out to them, and then there are things that go happen where we deal with them with we self because we don't go and mature in the relationship for handle and continuity. So like I say, yes, maximum 2 years, but it all depends on the couple and strength and maturity for able to make up the mind, say, Usari reach so, you I don't see so you know me wife. I'm not going anywhere. You know, they go no side. We there, we married, we commit unto God, and we go ahead with her. One other story where I but one young man, he plan for going on a prayer retreat. All right? The prayer retreat now been for go ask God whether or not this woman here already caught nine wife. Well, we're even the date now, because the woman not the provider and that kind of response. He may really like the guy, but he want to make sure say you know let in guards them down. It just open up for accept the guy because they mean too like themselves, and if because they are Christians, if they may attempt, they could have gone physical, you know, physically intimate and things like that. So he say I go prayer retreat, and lady ask her, what's in the you know, you prayer point where you get. I say, let me be honest with you. He say, you are my prayer point. I'm going to ask God if you are my wife. And the lady say, but why? You should have asked me. See, you should have asked me. Says, yes, I'm your wife. I'm ready to be your wife. Now, the prayer retreat cancelled.
I like that one.
Yes, married the prayer it cancel. You know, go again because the answer you mean they go for.
Yeah.
It's there.
The answer they right before. You get the answer right there and then, and then plan and get married. Then go ahead and get a good life. So the point back again now that it all depends on the couple, their readiness. Okay. You get different example. You get some couple where both got already physically, financially, then professional life they don't achieve, they don't attain. You know, then the man get all thing. You don't need anybody for support and for getting anything. You get the other one where sometimes the man nine already, the woman still in school. You get one where the man still in school, the woman already, but they make up the mind and say we're getting married. So the other big thing we for do as well, we wanna get into courtship. Now for ask on ourselves, besides just the married, who want for see the relationship in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Because
then if you align.
Yes. Because if you not align, then that way they wanna begin for walk towards things the way una want for do.
But you know, like Mary, they say some people them, even where it can to like they don't book the dates already for their wedding or for their marriage, then still not ever getting conversations then they like they're not they even attempt. And so then they find themselves in this situation where they're stuck because they don't even know who that's for go talk to and explain this or that because then fail for make some of them check then they before then make the commitment to the person. So even like on Fry, we'll talk about relationship. We always let people know that you have to be intentional in how you're choosing your partner.
Yeah.
Don't choose a partner just because they get money, because the man handsome, he get motuka. Those are just things.
You're missing the target.
Yeah, those are just things. And then when you get married to the guy, you realize that he's very controlling, he's narcissistic, he's this, he's that. But you didn't check for those things. You were just looking at the surface level.
Exactly.
And so people are not paying, even when it comes to just basic, forget about courtship and dating, just looking at the core of the relationship, they're not mature enough to handle certain conversations and say, you know what, I bring up this conversation. No offense no more, but at least I go know in thoughts or in experience on this matter. And like you said, that will help you now to align yourself and say, you know what, the person is not perfect because the person is never going to be perfect. But when it comes to this issue, I agree with maybe how he's reasoning, or I don't agree, but maybe if I talk to him, maybe he will change or she will change her perception on whatever it is. Because even when it comes to being married, like you said, the two of us are married. And like you said, every 5 years or every couple of years, there's certain things that come up that get you to realize that, wow, like I never saw this in the beginning. So how are you going to handle that? Like you said, are you going to walk away and end everything? Or are you going to stand up and say, you know what, this person is human too. Like, let's just, once our values are aligned, we can figure it out. We can sort it out.
So the question you ask in that case again, what if not me?
Exactly.
How the person go react? What if now me been do wetin he do so? How the person go react? He go accept, he go forgive, he go walk away. Every time you try to put yourself in the person's shoe, it will help you for see things better. It's Dr. John Maxwell. Now I say, if you're inside the picture, you know they see the frame. And when you step out of the picture, now you see the frame. Because in the picture, obviously, you don't see anything. You're there. You're not a statue. You're a figure. You're not an image. You just did take you and put her. But if you step out, then you see the beauty of the frame and the beauty of the picture. So step out of your own shoes. Step in the person in your own shoes. Like you're able to see within the person they see, and you're able to reason along the line with the person in that direction. They, you know, if people are friends before they get married, research don't prove say their marriages they last longer than one that we just move straight from dating to marriage. Because date from date, you know, you get to courtship. That's where you lay a foundation for all the things they wanna for understand, all the things they wanna need for do, all the tough questions they wanna need for ask. And I think you mentioned, Bridget, that some people anyway still know they ask themselves questions about what will they do this year as a couple, as a family. What will they do this year? If you don't ask yourselves those questions, they won't happen. This person not able for all that one, they accountable. So I would share, because now from my own personal experience as a family, my wife, we always defend a weekend at the start of the year. So we go away, for go plan every month until the end of the year.
Yeah, it's important.
And all the things they wouldn't do from then till they wouldn't start for plan, we accomplish there every year. There are some we might miss, but once you have a guiding plan, you know that this time it's traveling, This term is getting the kids ready for exam. This term, this person they invest in this one. This term, that person they make this decision and do the following thing. So you walk towards them thing and they help for guide on her. Each person they be accountable.
And then
to
you
the
didn't
other
know
one.
as well. Usa you need for sacrifice. Sorry, because we
Yes.
don't make the plan already. The same thing that happened in my own relationship as well.
Yeah.
Because you already don't plan. So
Mhm.
if a moment comes, you say, "Oh, but you know, say like in June we don't say
Yes.
we they begin for bill." So that means say like now we need for cuts on certain things so that we go achieve that
Yeah.
goal day.
Yeah.
But like you say, if you not plan, if you
not
not
plan at
actually
all,
plan
you not
them,
plan at all.
when I just they go and then you just want us for appear, it not get for appear. And people don't want to go through the hard
Yeah.
part of actually having these conversations and planning with each other and sacrificing and making all the commitments that they need to. They just want things to just appear.
Yeah.
And that's why when you are in a dating relationship where it's very superficial, that's where your expectations come from. That once I don't marry the man, we get money. You get
The
for
man
give me
only plan,
off. You get
thing.
and then it becomes too much
Yeah.
of a burden.
Yeah.
Like you say, what about if the person loses their job? What happens then?
Yeah.
What happens then?
Again,
and
you-
all your hopes you've put on
Again,
that
you
person.
mentioned the physical attraction.
Yeah.
Where they blind a lot of people. It's infatuation. So
Yeah.
what infatuation does to you? They hide all the hide all the person in flaws. So you talk about the person beautiful, the person this, you get house, you get motorcar na machine.
Get for
But then they get for broke down one day. What if the motorcar broke down? You no longer the house. What if, God forbid, fire happen, the house burn? You know, they again. What if the person get accident?
Yeah.
Fire burn. In face disfigure completely.
Some people that won't be there.
Will you still be there? So it's the infatuation. They blind you lens for able for make assessment on things there. We're not just physical. They make you not see all the things the way emotional, the things the way psychological, the things the way you need for see other than just physical. You know, so it's I've been able to touch on that point because you mentioned them. But back to the topic, courtship is not outdated.
I agree. It's very much needed. In fact, I feel like some aspects of our we need for draw and come back.
Yes, we have
because
to.
it will help on how we understand what's in our relationship.
We have to bring it back.
Yeah.
I mean the radio station like Radio 4FI can do that for the young people and now the Gen Zs. Then get the audience, then get the channels there within the get the information there. How can we get to them? Not then channel then they for let able to understand that. I mean, it's a fancy thing to just go date somebody, and it's because that means, like you mentioned, but your body count would just be rising. You know, it's you rather make up your mind as an individual for say what are they do now. The intention is I'm getting married to this person. Again, family is supposed to play a role.
Sure.
Family is supposed to play a role for able for guide them, for guide them youth. So as soon as then they get to that stage where say. They realize, say, you don't become a man or you don't become a woman, you have to now start guiding them to understand, say, we not say that you not get friends, or if you get for bring woman can this house, you get for be woman who you intend for marriage.
Yeah.
If you don't intend for married that woman, they accept something happen along the line, not bring and can
Thank you.
Yeah.
To the same to the woman, if you we not say that you not get man party there. Nobody is saying that. Okay. If you get man paddy, if you don't intend for married, I not bring and can this house. If the man himself no intend for married, you not bring and can this house. And in conclusion, what happened to we again? We culture don't make it appear like woman don't forget man paddy, man don't forget woman paddy.
Yeah.
So as the now, so the first two they can then mind the assumption that that's na boyfriend and girlfriend. Most times not to the case.
Yeah.
So we culture again not able for help we for because most of the time you see na boy picking all and they play together by themselves, girl picking and they play together by themselves. If they don't interact, that's why me go want me picking for continue for going to a mixed school.
Yeah.
Because when I go to a mixed school and they able for interact with the opposite sex, and I know what it mean for interact with the opposite sex, even though me girl picking get brother. But other boy picking and they know to him, but we go react to and differently. So before need for understand all that kind of thing. And so we culture again suppose for help and introduce the friendship kind of setting with bring your friends. Let we know there. So if something happen, I know Uswan pa you party them for call and ask, say what happened to John. Why is John not home at the moment? You know, but don't bring anyone kind of us. You say, nah, because he can book and cook for mama. Yeah.
But like we can always say, you know that joke they say where you they up to a certain age, then now they encourage you for get no boy picking party or girl picking party. Then a stage go kai say with the cell chair, with the cell table, we need people that for enter the compound. But anyway, one for read some of our comments them on Facebook, and we don't come to the end of the program. We in fact don't run into the next hour. Go through the comments for us, please.
Okay, from Salrose Rosalind Lamboy, said the conversation is beneficial. I'm enjoying it. Thank you. And from Abdullahi Fila Conte, great. Master of ceremony, JK. JK is so good in all niche.
Hey.
Hey. And we have from Mohammed Kido, he said good. And I think those are all the comments we have on Facebook. And we just want to say thank you to our sponsors. AfriMoney, Gulf Water, Mitchcom, Dolphin Express, World Hope International, and Rokel Commercial Bank.
Yes.
See that one again, Gulf Water and mind me business. But the conversation looks sweet. The conversation so sweet and interesting. So we are at the end of the show, and we want to say thank you to our wonderful guest for make people learn today, and also for not going into any relationship without it being defined. And courtship is intentional. We supposed to have those tough conversations, get them difficult questions, ask them. I may know side relationship they go down, you go about wasting your time. This year we don't say we need to waste no time. We need to waste no time by relationship. We not get for go far. So this is how we end the show. I don't know if you have any last thing to say.
Well, maybe Jake.
Well, thank you for the invitation. First time here, and I love the setup. It makes you
the ambiance.
It make you feel relaxed and able to forget the conversation. You're doing a great job. To young people listening to Radio Firefly, again, let me not allow the narrative way don't be propagated, and as a dating culture, we not correct. Or be accepted.
Yep.
Let's go back to that courtship culture. Also, are we able for always self-accountable? Also, are we able for talk to ourselves honestly, and also the intention clear.
Yeah.
That when I step into this, for get married, not to forgo the pan kalo hit and run, and that's it.
Right, I think he summarized it brilliantly for us. I will hope you Unado enjoy the episode for today. Una have a blessed and wonderful day. Until tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.